What's up, Faith family? Jarvis Guy and the Void Jarvis YT here, and welcome back to another Diecast showcase. Yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at some of the Diecast that I've acquired since the last episode, and there may be some duplicates with Diecast Showcase 2, but I don't think you guys will care, because honestly, who gives a shit, man? As long as I have something new to say about him, right? Anyway, up first is a very recent acquisition. This is the Dodge Challenger drift car, and man, it like when I was in Dollar General and I first picked this thing up, this thing just it was like love at first sight, man. Cause you just look at the decals on this, man. You got like the splattered, like sort of sketchy red. You got 426 text, and it's like, man, you got the Mopar logo, and this is just a really good car. This is just a really, and I genuinely can't wait to unbox it and review it. It's gonna be popping, man. Anyway, up next we have the Corvette C8.R. Honestly, this was like the only enticing car that they had in Walmart at the time, and I said, hey, you know what the fuck? Let me pick this up. Ultimately, I should have saved my money, since literally right in front of the checkout line they had some much more interesting cast from the Hot Wheels premium line of cars. But I think this one's pretty good, and this is another one that I'm excited to review. I'm really getting into these sort of, I guess, real life racing cars. I'm really on that kind of kick right now. So if it isn't a car like the Dodge Challenger or the friggin' Corvette, then I'm not gonna buy it, man. I'm really getting into that sort of sporty muscle pony car type shit. Anyway, moving on to the Count Muscula, which I mainly picked up since it reminded me a lot of the Dodge Challenger drift car, and I actually picked these two up in the exact same run. So yeah, this is a very cool car. I just love the design on this. I just love the angles they did there. Very well done. Very well done. Sad that I had to deprive some kid of a freaking Hot Wheels from Dollar General. May have been a reward for getting all A's. Who knows? Anyway, moving on to the 1940 Ford pickup. This is one of the wackiest friggin' cars that I've ever seen in my entire life. And this was a Christmas gift from my mom, so thank you, Mom. But man, this is a wacky, zany, madcap looking car. This is by far the weirdest truck I have in my collection. It's not the weirdest looking car in my collection, for sure. Man, the only other truck I have that looks weirder is the Volkswagen pickup. And even then, well, actually no, it's not the Volkswagen pickup. It's another manufacturer, but that sort of blue truck that I have, that's the only one that can compare to the oddity of this. But this should be an interesting one to review. All right, moving on, we've got the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. I'm not sure if this was a Christmas gift, but I think it looks really cool. Man, I don't like Mercedes-Benz in real life, but just seeing a casting of it, it's always fun, you know. And yeah, just a very cool car. Very much a racing thing, it seems to me. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to yet another Batman car. This is not the first one that I think I've shown in Diecast Showcase or Diecast reviews, but this was another Christmas gift. Except this one's silver instead of black, and I think this probably looks a bit cooler. I'm not gonna lie, this one looks a bit cooler than the one I already had. So yeah, very cool shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to put these on the floor. All right. Up next, we have the La Fasta, which is not a real Spanish word. And man, I only really picked this up for the body design. The wheels are definitely irksome, but the body design is definitely on point with this one. So yeah, I might review that next season. I don't know. We'll see. We will definitely see. Anyway, up next we have the Lotus Emira. Very, very cool looking car, and I mainly picked this up because of the Lotus brand name. Excuse me, because Lotus, they know how to design a car. And I don't think this is necessarily the best car that they've designed, but this is yet another great outing from them. Very cool. Very cool shit. Anyway, moving on to the 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT. I have no idea where I got this from, but this appears to be an emergency vehicle, which you don't really expect from a Dodge Charger. I mean, you see a lot of cop cars. They use a Dodge Charger, but EMS cars, like rescue medic cars, that's very out of the ordinary. So this should be an interesting one to review. Anyway, moving on to the custom 2011 Camaro. The design on this is absolutely friggin' crazy. And while I don't like how the wheels contrast with the body, just the blueprints they have on there, that's some really cool shit. So yeah, very cool. Probably gonna be reviewing that next season. All right, up next we have the Rally Spectacle. To me, this doesn't really look like a rally car. There's nothing that screams off-road about this to me, but I do really like the color scheme. I think this color scheme is excellent, and the wheels are really nice. So I expect when this review comes out, I'm gonna have nothing but positive things to say about this. So yeah. All right, phone just ran out of space, which fucking sucks. Anyway, moving on to the Hot Wheels Stars and Stripes 1967 Pontiac GT 0 or O or whatever. I don't know. But I don't know if I talked about this one before. I feel like I have, but this is a very nicely done car. Very cool to see classic Pontiacs. I think they always had a sort of unique flair to them. So yeah, I'll definitely be one that we're reviewing. If season 5 manages to come out around July 4th, then yeah, definitely gonna be taking a look at that shit. All right, up next we got the 1969 Chevelle SS 396. I think I've talked about this one before, and it was very overpriced when I went into fucking what's it called, Kroger and bought it. It was, yeah, do not buy your diecast from Kroger's. I spent like $10 that day. $10 that I didn't even need to. So yeah, not fun. But yeah, it's always interesting to see Chevy Chevelles, since these have been discontinued for a while now. And it's just, I don't know, just seeing any sort of car that was discontinued before the modern era is just always interesting, because you wonder what this car would have become and how it would have like compared and contrasted with other cars from the same manufacturer if they had kept it around. So I don't know. We got the piece de resistance. That'll probably be featured in the thumbnail. We have a Ford Mustang 5-pack, and these are generations of Mustangs. So it says on the back, you have the 62 Ford Mustang Concept, 92 Ford Mustang, 2015 Ford Mustang GT Convertible, 69 Ford Mustang Boss 302, and 71 Mustang Mach 1. And I'm going to be reviewing all of these in April or May. And these are the cars that are going to finish out season 4 of Diecast Reviews, our greatest season yet. So that should be very fun. Anyway, moving on to the classic TV series Batmobile. This, to me, this seems to be a tuned car, but I don't think they explicitly call it that. I have a lot of Batmobiles, and it's honestly starting to get concerning. I really do think I have a problem buying Batmobiles. I don't know. I've had 2 family members gift me Batman or friggin' Batmobile Hot Wheels at this point, so I'm starting to think that I give off a certain vibe when it comes to that. NASCAR Authentics, Josh Berry. I think I've already shown this one off before. Probably gonna do a review. I'm not sure. We'll see. I do like, and I know the NASCAR is stock racing, so this isn't an actual like Camaro or anything, but I do like how they have the sort of decals on there to make it seem like a Camaro. I think that's a really cool sponsorship thing. And it sort of plays into the fact that you don't just need to shove your logo any old place when you're an automobile manufacturer. It's really just, as long as people are seeing the car and are aware of the make and model, then, I mean, that's all the promotion you have to do. Because then you're seeing it in practice. You're not just seeing, like, a friggin' logo. But, yeah, I think that'll basically cover this diecast showcase. This is, I don't want to say it's a bit of a shorter one than usual. I think this is going to ultimately clock in at over 11 minutes long. But, yeah, we looked at a lot of interesting cars today. And, you know, it's just interesting that we can make this diecast showcase sub-series, because I have such a compulsion to buy Hot Wheels. Definitely not a smart investment. But, yeah, I think that'll wrap it up for today. I've been Jarvis Godden. Thank y'all for watching. Stick around for more diecast showcases eventually, because I think the last one was like last year in like November or something. I don't know. It's been a while. Either way, take care of yourselves. And as always, giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around. Imagine that I flicked something off screen like I usually do.